Hello, Nancy. I know this is weird, but I have your two pieces done. I did two of the mortars for the pestles, and I'm super happy with how they turned out. I hope there's something that meets your needs and was kind of the vision that you were looking for as well. They are two different sizes, so this would be the smaller of the two. They took a long time to dry because they are heavy, and so if I could go to the bottom here and just kind of give you an idea, they're probably about that thick on the bottom because they're designed exactly for what they are. And so on the inside, you see that they're perfectly half round on the inside, so they've been tooled with a round tool on the inside. They had that little lip, just a suggested one. I didn't want to ruin the whole roundness of it, but just a suggested one kind of on the top here, and I really like how that turned out. So just a small lip. This one does not have a handle on it, and the other one will. This one I think was smaller, and it didn't feel appropriate to have a handle on it. So just a suggested design around the outside. It is a gray, I hope that translates for you. It's a kind of a grayish blue that goes around the outside. This one particular is not overly colorful, only because of the size of it. I wanted it to be simple. This one, and so there is a little design on the top, as you can see. I took a little tool and put a pattern in on the top there, and it gives it a nice texture on the top of it too. And then the bottom of it was tooled half around with a wire when I cut it off, and left it that way so it can be fired without being on anything. So it's just wiped off on the bottom, and so it gives it a nice textural part on the bottom as well. So that's the small one. This one is a little bit bigger. Not that much bigger. The ones that I looked at, I know that though this is the size that most of them were for the mortar and pestle on the inside. I think if you got bigger, it would take away from the idea of the mortar and pestle idea. But this one has the handle on the back, so this is more of the one that you were asking for. The other one's kind of extra. But this is the one to the specifications, which would relate to the bowl that you purchased from me at the show. So this one is the greens and the blues around the outside. The blues turned out really cool. You can see that there is some pooling of the glass on the inside there. Kind of a green, kind of a yellowish green, kind of a really light around the outside. Still have some nice highlights that you have in the greens on there, and so it turned out just beautiful. I just love how the symmetry of the two leaf features on the side here and the two on this side, great symmetry. This one also has just a little suggestive pour on the top here. But it doesn't interrupt. Again, I just wanted it to not interrupt this perfect circle that went around the outside. So I didn't want it to bulge out or anything like that. So you see, that's my solution to that vision that I had. This one also has the same decoration on the top, like that. And as you see on the inside, perfectly smooth, perfectly half round on the inside, as a pestle should be. I do live by the airport, as you can tell. So those are the two that I have for you. I will put in the message to you the actual price for these, for each one of them or both of them, whichever you would like. You're not obligated, obviously, to either one of them. I'll state that in the message as well. And then if you have first dibs on these if you wanted these. And so I'll send you that message and hope you like them and hope they meet your needs, and then we'll get them to you as soon as possible. Thank you for your patience. It took a long time for them to dry because, again, they're quite thick, and so I didn't want to dry them too quickly. So it took a couple weeks just to get that done, but they are ready for you if they match the vision that you had. So thank you very much.